Hello, my name is Badi Omara, and in this paper I will be presenting on the strategic planning and policies for ZAM systems. So let's get started. Now, looking at the high-level strategic plan, we'll look at the specific security functions and processes related to ZAM systems. The key elements required the roles, and they include the application security engineer, the chief information security officer, data protection officer, network security, and they are the people who will be engaged in the process of helping the organization secure its systems and allow it to fulfill its security goals. Okay. Compliance standards governing rules and regulations. A cybersecurity standard is defined both as functional and assurance requirements within the product, system, process, or technology. And standard is defined as a document that is established by consensus relating to the functioning of the organization. So some of the standards that ZAM will adhere to, we'll look at ISO 2001 and 2, COVID, HIPAA, NIST publication, and most recently complying with the European Union Data Protection Regulation, the GDPR. Software patches. And when we are talking about applicable security policies, we will look at software updates or patching, data encryption and bankruptcy policy, the use of strong password policy, employee training, acceptable use policy, data breach response policy, and finally we look at access control, disaster recovery, and business continuity. Now, breaking down the plan and its some potential impact on the organization, we're looking at loss of data, downtime as a result of the interruption, fines for the violation by either federal government or state, depending on which compliance or standards or laws have been violated. Of course, lawsuits, we are looking at class lawsuits have become very common as a result of cybersecurity breaches, runaway ransomware, and the damage to the reputation. Most organizations succeed based on their image, how customers see them out there. And so things that happen and tarnish that image, it's not good for the business. Now breaking down to division and strategic plan, how to achieve high levels strategic plan by considering key areas in the business that will bring about the desired success, determining desirable capabilities that need to be enhanced, and ranking subject matters by the level of relevance, considering short-term objectives, and creating smart goals would allow the organization to achieve its strategic plan. The actions that are required to achieve this short-term goal is first thing is create a budget, focus on goal one at a time, eliminate potential distractions and find ways to motivate all that are involved, and being accountable to the team and the organization is very critical. Now, who has the responsibility for implementation? Of course, the overall strategic plan is put at the custody of the CEO, who is in the driving seat, along with the line managers. Uh, but the final execution rests with the entire staff of the organization and how well they are informed about what the goals and objectives of the organization, its vision and its missions are. How will resources be allocated to achieve the short-term goals? Things that would require immediate action. So we look at the early stage resource allocation, the growth stage resource allocation, and the end stage resource allocation. An organization at the beginning will allocate more resources to areas that requires the safety of the organization so that it can secure its data. So major resources will be allocated to security and the security needs. What will be the desired outcome? Of course, maintaining the quality of the workforce, because we provide services, and so providing training to our personnel to ensure their security and so that they can take care of our clients. Um, the ultimate goal is, of course, reducing the risks that security breaches poses to the functioning and operation of our organization. And how we'll measure progress is by setting key performance indicators that allow the organization to gauge the success of its initiatives, and cybersecurity is at the heart of this. So it is important because according to PricewaterhouseCoopers in 2019, they pointed out through their survey that only 22% of chief executive officers think their risk exposure data is complete enough to help them make informed judgments. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much.